Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader as well as a medium here, and I'm here to give some type of messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate. Whoops, let's get started. This is a child that basically threatened that they were going to do something about exiting on their own free will, free choice out of this world. The promise came true. I literally heard the promise came true. And I feel like the father here kind of just brushed it off, just like adolescents, teenagers, kind of thing. But he was serious. This boy, I feel it's a boy that did this, and I feel that he was speaking the truth, that he's had enough. He's battling and everything. Okay, so they're showing me, I literally heard 15. So that's for me. When I was 15, it was like a year of my life that I just wanted to skip over. I told myself, if I have a reincarnated life, just skip over the age of 15, please. Everything and anything happened wrong, It was such a stressful year between friends and social anxiety and grades and school and weight, because then at that age you started to have to worry about, looking good and being in the hood, just being popular kind of thing. The pressure was on, but it could be with this guy here, but I'm not feeling that. I just feel like he has his own issues that he just can't seem to get through, and this lasted for a very, very long time. Very long time. He kept to himself, really, except when he would have like an explosion, and just kind of spout off that's it, I'm just gonna, kind of thing. And it was taken as kind of like, oh, you're just being an over dramatic teenager, but no, it was much more, and he meant it, because he kept to himself. My brother, he's a Scorpio. I don't know if that has any kind of relevance or not. This young man could be a Scorpio, with that being said, but they showed me my brother. He used to do that. My dad always used to say he was like a ticking, well, I can't say certain words on here, but something that ticks, kind of thing, where he would store it in, all the anger about something in life, and then all of a sudden, bam, and then he would fire off, kind of energy here. But yeah, that's what he was doing, this young man. But he kept it to himself here, and he couldn't, a mother figure could be talking to him and him saying, I feel better. Don't worry about me, Mom, kind of thing. But he really wasn't, he was a mess. He was an actual mess. And I feel now that after the fact, that this took place, that the mom's like, we should have done more. We should have, signed him up for therapy or what have you. But in his mind, nothing could fix him. Nothing. I don't feel that they had a lot of money as well, but they would do anything for their son here to kind of balance him out more and be successful with his mindset. Yeah. Even the dad, even though I feel the dad's more quiet, won't open up, he's frustrated with his own self, that he thinks the same thing. We should have done more kind of energy here. And listening to him as well. Yeah, the dad's definitely frustrated that they didn't go see the therapist kind of thing. Even family, do they have family? They have family therapy as well. Working all together kind of thing. It's like I should have, would have, could have, after the fact, that's what these parents are going through or did go through, okay? The dad knows that all in good time that things will settle again, but it's kind of like the question mark he asks himself a lot is when. I feel like he kind of prays. Now, he might not know or admit that he prays, but when he's thinking these things, that's like, to me, that's a prayer, you know. But definitely, I feel like the dad lives with remorse, guilt here, with not seeing this sooner, you know, that he apologizes to himself in his mind, okay? I feel that the mom, like, these are things that he has witnessed since his passing. So, and I feel like the mom has a hard time getting up, you know, getting out of bed, you know, putting on the portray of like the happy home kind of thing. You know, she was the glue, or she's the glue, I should say, that keeps the family together. But she's just lost. She's just completely lost. And she wants somebody to come in and tell her that he is alive, you know, that it was just one big bad dream kind of thing, and that, you know, he'll be over for dinner tonight, you know, at 6 o'clock or what have you, you know. She wants somebody to give her good news here in regards to what happened didn't really happen. So, but that for him to describe things like that, that just basically tells me is that this spirit, this boy knows that, you know, knows things. You know, he keeps an eye on his family, his mom and dad. So he's just trying to give you some kind of proof that he sees everything that's been going on. And that is what I have for whomever this is meant for. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.